Imagine this, if you will. Ancient Japan, it's cold, maybe misty, and you're a boy, just 12.
A Chico, they called them.
Right, a Chico.
Yeah.
Kneeling there, monastery steps, feet numb, and, well, your childhood, it's just been sold. For ceremony, but also often for shame.
And this wasn't, a one-off thing. It wasn't rare.
No, it was everywhere. Buddhist temples, like you said, the Chigo, but also samurai castles, they were called wakashu there.
Wakashu. And then in the cities, like Edo, in the pleasure quarters.
Kagama.
Kagama, exactly.
Yeah.
It was systemic. Families often felt they had to, maybe for money, sometimes even hoping it would, help the family's position.
Turning kids into commodities, it's just bleak.
Yeah.
What do people usually get wrong about this?
Well, I think the main thing is seeing it as just, individual bad actors, isolated abuse.
But it wasn't.
No, not at all. What's really unsettling is that these were actual traditions.
Yeah.
Carefully built, lasting centuries. The horror wasn't just the abuse, horrible as that was. It was the system.
A system? How so?
It was engineered, using spiritual ideas, warrior codes, twisting things. We have records. They show institutionalized abuse, but it was all wrapped up in this, spiritual language or talk of virtue.
Wow.
It's elaborate philosophies, ceremonies, all bent to justify it. Which really makes you wonder, in a world built like that, to just consume young lives, could anyone even think about resisting?
That's the question, isn't it? Against a system that entrenched, was resistance even possible? Did any sparks, even flicker?
Amazingly, yes.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the most compelling parts, how it went from these tiny sparks to something much bigger.
Okay.
You get stories, right? Individuals, like this one boy, Yoshimaru, a Chico, and he finds this radical letter hidden under a floorboard.
From who?
From a monk named Shinran. Just a single message, but it was subversive. And it apparently sparked something in Yoshimaru, made him start his own, small rebellion.
There's one person finding one letter.
Exactly. And then you have others. Jiro, maybe planning things quietly, undermining the system from inside his own quarters. Or Kisuke, using his position for, quiet sabotage.
Sabotage, like what?
Like diverting funds, maybe? Money meant for spiritual offerings, but he'd use it to help boys who ran away. Tiny acts, really. Whispers of defiance, not shouts, at first.
Okay, that's where it gets really interesting. So these scattered acts, these whispers, they didn't just die out.
No, they absolutely didn't. They started connecting,
Yeah.
coalescing into actual networks, structured ones.
So how did that happen? How did it go from individual acts to a real movement?
It's pretty remarkable, the ingenuity. These little acts grew into real organizations. You had groups like the Mukokai.
The Facing West Society.
Yeah, Facing West Society was this whole underground network, getting survivors out, finding them shelter, teaching them things. A new start.
Wow, and there were others.
Oh yeah, like the Restoration Fellowship. They were more about systemic change, trying to find legal angles, using the system's own rules against it in the courts back then, challenging the justifications.
So they weren't just escaping, they were fighting back and building something new.
Exactly, building alternatives.
And not just ideas, right? They built actual, communities, businesses. You mentioned Dogen's trading company.
Precisely, tangible things. Dogen's company in Sakai, it wasn't just about trade. It was a sanctuary.
How so?
It specifically hired former temple boys, other survivors, gave them skills, income, a place they were valued, not, exploited.
Yeah.
It wasn't just about getting individuals out. It was about creating entirely new social models, new ways to care for kids, new communities, making sure this history wasn't just forgotten, but redeemed.
And they used stories, too,